Hey guys, so I'm here to do the new moon readings for Pisces. These will be timestamped, so you can just hit the more, or I think it's the arrow. It used to be the arrow, but I think it's more now. Click that down and just click on your sign. Always check your sun, your moon, your rising and your Venus. If you don't know them, you can Google your natal chart and put your info in, and then just go down and look for your sun, moon, rising and your Venus. So I'm going to get straight in. We are under this Pisces new moon. The Pisces new moon is actually the end of the zodiac year. So as we get into the Aries energy, the start, to me it's like the start of the new year. I don't run on like Christmas and New Year and things. I've always said like March, like end of February, March is my new year. So I'm going to jump straight in, but it is a time to kind of like emotionally look at how far you've come over the past like 12 months, what you've done, what you've kind of like manifested and like kind of succeeded on. But it's also to look at your failures, because failures aren't a bad thing. Failures are lessons, you know, and then we can move forward and learn from those failures, learn from them lessons, you know. I wouldn't say pay it forward to yourself then, but maybe everybody should. Maybe everyone should pay it forward to themselves, because I'm a big believer in pay it forward, you know, as in regarding other people. But so I'm going to do Pisces first. Sacral chakra, Pisces, being your main energy. I am using my cards, the empowerment deck. I'll be clarifying if I need to. So the main energy is your sacral chakra. So your sacral chakra is around your womb, your sexual organs. It deals with relationships like sexual, love, you know, that type of thing, generational, your children, that type of energy. I feel like there's a need for a sacral chakra cleanse, Pisces. So be careful that you're not carrying other people's energy around the sacral chakra, especially like if things are going on with your kids, that type of energy. We do carry that energy in our sacral. So what's crossing that is soul sisters. It's about kind of getting yourself out there, finding your soul tribe, you know, and if you have, are you spending enough time with them? You know, socializing, having fun, getting yourself back with this new moon energy, manifesting, times to celebrate. Why is it coming right now? We've got the temptation card, which is the devil energy, devil card. It could be around toxic relationships, toxic work life. You know, if you're spending too much time around toxic people, you do kind of like isolate yourself from people. You know, sadly, it does look like some of my Pisces have been, you know, around toxic environments, especially home life. And I kind of want to push you back out towards your friends, push you back out towards your soul tribe, away from this energy. So I do feel like you're definitely doing some cleansing at the moment. So there could have been some breakups, you know, that type of energy. Yeah, because in the recent past we have got cutting the cords. So it's about cutting the cords to things and people that are kind of dragging you back and not letting you ascend. Because in this card, she's breaking free from some of these cords in order to ascend. So if you haven't already broken free, I feel like you're ready to. You know who and what is holding you back with these like kind of etheric cords. So at present, yeah, a need for balance. There's definitely a need of letting go, Pisces, because it's like, what are you holding on to? Like, she's gripping on for dear life there, whereas this one's just chilling out. So there's definite need for balance. And it's within your social life, within the people around you. Yeah, because going forward, your sacral chakra's calling. Sorry, my camera's just gone really dark. I don't know what that's about. Your sacral chakra's calling, which is your intuition, going with your gut. And I feel like some of you who are kind of like stuck in this energy still with the sacral and the devil card. It's about trusting that intuition to do what's right for you in going forward. Trusting your gut. And I always say to people, like, people who've been like in toxic relationships, where did you feel it when you first met them? Because I know like where I felt it, and they all said the same, in the stomach. And to me, this is the alarm center. If I ever felt anything there now, I would be gone. Do you know what I mean? You want warmness here, and I always chase the butterflies before. It does not work, you know. To me, that's the alarm center. Your power is to speak your truth. It's to open your throat chakra, and it's to kind of listen to the advice. Listen. The throat chakra is linked with the ears. So it's about listening, and it's about speaking your truth. I do feel like there could have been like negative energies in like, you know, depression. But in another sense as well, before you diagnose yourself with depression, take a look at who you're spending your time with. you know, it's because I've been there as well. You know, and sadly you can pick up on depression, especially, you know, if you're a strong empath. The outside influence is freedom. You know, your reading is more like a William Wallace, freedom. You know, it's time to get out. It's time to unshackle yourself. I'm massively getting like being karmically lassoed type of thing to another person's energy. And it's like you just want to be free. You want to have fun. And it's almost like you're kind of saying, you know, I've got to this age now. I don't want my life to be like this because of other people's toxicity. So with this new moon, it's like you're manifesting better, but you already know what you need to let go of. You know, maybe with the full moon energy that we had in Leo, which was quite like, it were like roaring like a lion, because I know I was myself. Maybe you have started standing up for yourself. Maybe you are like, actually, I don't deserve to be treated like that. Because in the hopes for you from Spirit, it's my congratulations card. You got the Trump. So you've been given your energy wings. It's now time to use the gifts and strengths that these wings carry to provide guidance and empowerment to yourself and others. Your experiences are your qualifications. You know, so it's definitely coming around to the experiences that you've experienced. Because going forward, you've got my male guide, Elijah. So obviously, I love Lilith. I have Lilith. She gives me that kind of fiery, divine feminine energy. But when Elijah steps in, it's more like he guards my words. And your power is your words. You know, he guards how I'm portrayed and how I speak my words and how I pass my messages on. He even gives me words that I have to Google sometimes. I'll say something, I'm like, what's that mean? You know, in a reading. So then I write it down and have a look. So I want to look at this devil energy for Pisces. Yeah, the sun in reverse. So I do feel like there's been energies kind of zapping your happiness. You know, it's time to take control back of your life. I feel like some kind of energy has kind of taken an element of control in your life. We've got the Six of Swords. It is about moving now from the stormy waters to the smoother waters with the lessons. In the Six of Swords, the crows in this card are the lessons, and it's like I don't need to go through them anymore. I'm going to pack them up and they're going to help me move forward. And again, your experiences are your qualifications. So let me look at your throat chakra. No, I want to look at what you're giving up. The Ten of Pentacles, what you once thought was something stable, secure, so it could be finances, it could be like a workplace, you know, where you thought there was more money, you know, that type of energy, but it's stability, security. What do you see as stable and secure? Because is it good for your mental health? It might be all right 3D wise, like material, but is it good for your mental health? Because going forward, we've got the star, which is Aquarius. And the star is a blessing after a long line of lessons. It's a blessing from Spirit. So it's about speaking your truth with the throat chakra and the Three of Wands, knowing that there's still something out there for you, so you don't have to keep hold of toxic things. The Three of Wands is knowing that what's meant for you is never going to pass you by. You know, so it's to keep going. It's to like not settle with this energy where people or an element of a job, that type of thing, is just taking your good energy. You know, so I want to know what Elijah's guiding you with. King of Swords, your speech. Could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra or Aquarius, but I do feel like this is your energy. So I want to say some parties may need to ask for advice, maybe of like a governing body or doctor, counsellor, solicitor, lawyer, you know, that type of thing. It could be about asking for advice because it's about speaking your truth and it's about speaking up for yourself. But I do feel like the air energy in this card is about like kind of learning to say no and speaking what you feel and your emotions, because it looks like you've got people around you who don't really care how you feel, or they might cut you off when you try and speak about it. I feel like that's what you're letting go of, Pisces. So it's really nice energy, because going forward after this new energy, you've got the Queen of Wands. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries energy may have fire in your chart, it may have air in your chart, but to me this is the glow up. It's like after this, it's like, wow, I've got my magic back. Some kind of element of your life is draining. It's draining your soul. It's draining your energy. So it's like, but going forward, I have no doubt that you get this magic back. You start believing in your own magic again. So the new moon energy is a biggie for you, Pisces. So I hope that helps. So I'm working my way around. So I'm going into Aquarius. Working my way around the zodiac board. Let me grab my cards. But yeah, that Leo full moon, that were a doozy, weren't it? I was like a psychopath. If my mum's watching this, she's probably nodding her head. Like, yeah, that's normal. But no, I was way worse. So, Aquarius. Oh, Aquarius, what's going on? Heartbreak energy. But with this new moon energy, I feel like release it. Let it go. If you want to cry, let it cry. Crying is a power. You know, because what we hold within poisons us. It doesn't hurt anybody else. So we can actually poison ourselves when we try and keep our tears in. So there's some kind of that healing that needs to take place. There could have been arguments with some other people. I did bring Aquarius up in Pisces readings. Maybe you're dealing with Pisces. What's crossing that energy is connection. Connecting back with yourself as well. But again, like the Pisces reading, it's about connecting with your higher self, being who you truly want to be. You know, she's connecting with her higher self. Her higher self is glowing and poof, I'm here, you know, that type of energy. I feel like you're recovering. So I could be talking to Aquariuses that have already been through the heartbreak and you are recovering now. Recovering mental health, recovering from heartbreak, even recovering from, you know, addictions, that type of thing. Toxic relationships, there could have been codependency, you know, that type of energy. But it's about connecting with yourself now. So, wait a minute. Why is this coming round now for my Aquariuses? Karma. You're ending karmic cycles. And it's almost like you're realising that the universe is a mirror to what you are. You know, so the more work you do on yourself, Aquarius, at the moment, the more the universe is going to put things in place so that you can experience and it brings more life lessons in that you can do on yourself, you know, new opportunities. You might get talking to people that invite you somewhere, or we're going to a retreat, or we're going swimming in this lake, or, you know, that type of thing, because it's about coming back to you now. So I do feel like there is a karmic element in this, and I feel like you're definitely clearing karma. Don't know if I picked that up in your full moon reading as well. If I did, then it's really strong, you know. It's karmic connections, and you're realising the karmic connections around you. Could definitely be about love, because in the recent past we have got love. Love could have been the heart of the matter. It doesn't just mean like romantic love. It's about loving yourself as well, you know. But did you give too much love to somebody else in the past? I do feel like you're on a journey of self-love, which I really like, Aquarius. It's nice energy. We've got two, so I'm taking them. At present, we've got Call of the Wild. See, some of my Aquarius may have shamanic energies around them. You may be drawn to retreats. Maybe that's why we're going to the retreats. It is my shaman card. Doing dream work. We do have the dream catcher there. Working with your animal totems. And I feel like that's really important. And a lot of people don't do it. So when I've got a lot going on, if I'm stressed, I will always try and link in with my animal guides. And I'll take whichever one comes first in meditation. Like, every animal has its own personality, and we can link in with that personality and those strengths of that animal and take that on board, you know, in order to get us through certain things. So I feel like that's really important, and people don't do it because we've got Dark Night of the Soul on top of that. I feel like there's a fear, Aquarius, of, I do feel like some of you have been in a really bad time before, mental health, depression, you know, that type of thing. And it's almost like I'm scared of going back there. I don't want to go back through the Dark Night of the Soul. I've been there, done it. I really don't want to go back there again. So I feel like there may be like a struggle with mental health at the moment, or just being down on yourself. But it's you're ending that karmic energy. And like I wanted to say at the beginning, if you want to cry, cry. Because don't hold it in. Do not hold your tears in. Allow it. Because going forward, yeah, you've got the letting go. So I love this. Don't be worried. Do not be worried, because this new moon is bringing you experiences. It's bringing you an energy of being able to let go, you know, manifesting better, because the new moons are about what do you want to bring in? What do you want to manifest? But at the same time, we've got to raise our vibration, because we are a magnet in the universe. And if we're of a low vibration, we can only attract things of a low vibration. You know, it's like if you're really suffering with anxiety and depression, and you're really down on yourself. If you won the lottery tomorrow, yeah, you become a millionaire, whatever. But it's money in the bank. That's not going to do anything for this. Do you know what I mean? Especially if you've been like codependent in the past, because you won't trust anyone that's in your life. So I know we're not all going to win the lottery, but you know what I mean. But she's letting go. She's sitting on the swing and she's kind of reminiscing over the past, but it can't hurt her anymore. She's locking the gates to it. So I really like that energy, Aquarius. Your power now is the choice in direction. It's how you move forward with this new moon energy. You know, you're on this path and yeah, you may feel like it's come to a pause, but just after that, all these opportunities are opening up. Your paths are opening up. Don't be scared to go down the wrong path because you can always veer onto a new one. A new one will always reappear. You're not stuck. Outside influence, cutting the cords. Pisces got this. Cutting the cords, it's ascension. You know, and sometimes we hold ourselves down through past experiences, through other people's opinions of us. Everybody's allowed to grow. Everybody's allowed to change. You're allowed to ascend. And I feel like it's having a major impact on you at the moment. Why? Because 2023 is your year of experience. So in Spirits, Hopes and Fears, we've got knowledge. It's about you learning from the past. It's about you using that knowledge to go forward. Some of my Aquariuses are going forward as in bettering themselves educationally wise, you know, like going to higher levels of learning or learning new things. You know, you're never too old to learn new things. In your outcome, healing hands. Some of my Aquarius may have healing hands. You may be going to learn Reiki or massage, anything that you use your hands with, you know, but it's also about healing yourself as well. So I do feel it is all about self-love and connecting with yourself and getting rid of the past. There's a fear of like kind of going back into that mentality that you was in a bit ago. So I want to look at this heartbreak energy. So we do have the Emperor in reverse. So we've got Taurus energy there, Aries to a few other readers, well, to a lot of other readers, but I'm an intuitive and I go what I want, to be honest. So that's my Gemini stubbornness coming out in it. The Emperor in reverse though is about feeling like you've no control over certain things in your life. So what's challenging that with the connection is temperance. It's to have patience with yourself. You know, temperance is like, have patience, it will all work out. Sagittarius energy there. So I want to look at this karma energy. The Nine of Pentacles. See, being single or being independent, you know, she's got everything she wants. Male, female, whatever, it's a girl on the card. I'm not even getting into all that other stuff. But, God, I'll sort of warm me on there. It's that independence and getting your independence back and doing what's best for you rather than what other people have put on you. Even people that love you, sometimes they try and keep you small because they don't want you to be embarrassed or they don't want you to get hurt, if you know what I mean. So I want to look at this called the Wild Dart Night of the Soul for Aquarius. Five of Wands in reverse. The only person you need to battle is yourself. The Five of Wands in reverse. It's about coming out of that energy. You don't need to battle it. So letting go, Aquarius. The Tower in reverse. Not everything's going to happen badly like it did before. You know, it's an ending, but it's something better. You're letting go of bad things. And yeah, it's okay to grieve them, you know. Choice in direction, Aquarius. The Two of Swords in reverse. The blindfold is coming off with this new moon energy. You know, yeah, you may have been kind of, the Two of Swords is, you know, like keeping yourself safe and keeping yourself like, I don't want to see. Now you're ready to see. So you're ready to see your new paths. So I want to look at the healing hands, the Three of Wands. Trusting and having faith that what's meant for you is never going to pass you by. It's about moving forward, no longer looking backwards, because you've got the star, which is Aquarius, coming back to you. It's all about you, this new moon, babies. So I'll send you with lots of love, and I'm going to delve into Capricorn. So let's have a look. Capricorn. What my beautiful Capricorn's got for me. I've got loads of friends who are Capricorn. I've noticed that lately. Capricorn. Oh, Capricorn. Letting go. So you've got letting go energy, but it's almost like you're ready to let go now. These things can't hurt you anymore. You know, she's sitting on the swing, she's kind of reminiscing, your inner child may be coming back out, you may have been doing a lot of inner child work, and knowing that these things can't hurt you anymore. So it feels like you're in a good place, Capricorn. To kind of like look through your life and what you want to bring in, and you know, because what's crossing that energy is the congratulations. So now it's to use the experiences you've got. It is my trump card. So you've been given your energy wings. It's now time to use the gifts and strengths that these wings carry to provide guidance and empowerment to yourself and others, your experiences or your qualifications. Make sure you have learned from the past. You do not want to be going around in the same old cycle. Let it go. Because your challenge is to learn from the past. It's to use them experiences that you've already qualified with. So I kind of want to say, some of you, why are you going backwards when your cards are so strong and you should be going forwards? Why is it coming right now? Dark night of the soul. So Aquarius got this as well. The dark night of the soul. You may have Aquarius in your chart. Dark night of the soul. It's about picking that lantern up and moving forward. You could be going through a bit of an element of the dark night of the soul, you know, but it may be, what did I learn when I went through the dark night of the soul? Maybe go back to that, because some of my Capricorns could be setting themselves up to kind of dip the toe back into the dark night of the soul. I do not feel like you'll stay there. It may just be a really bad day, you know, that type of thing. But it's time to get you out of that, because it's time to use those experiences. You've got the experience, you've got the qualification. You don't have to go back into that energy. In the recent past, we've got connection. So it could be connecting to yourself, but connecting with other people, I kind of feel, because you're letting go of something. So it could be connections that you need to look at, you know, meditate, getting yourself love back. You know, she's glowing, she's kind of linking with her higher self. She knows her own worth, but then it's like, well, why am I going backwards? Is there something going backwards here? So at present, I wanted to say the heart wants what the heart wants, but then we've got the ruins, you know, and it's the ruins. You can take it for a lot of things, you know. Are you trying to rebuild something that just could never be rebuilt? Are you looking back over certain things or relationships, that type of thing? Maybe missing someone, and I kind of want to say it just can't be rebuilt. You know, you've got to do what's best for you, especially if it's getting draining. You need something that's natural and it flows, not something that you have to keep rebuilding. Because your third eye's trying to open. So the third eye is showing you the bigger picture of everything. And there is a bigger picture going on here. I just feel like there's something kind of, like something's had power over you in the past. And maybe it's like kind of dangling in front of your face like a carrot, as in like, let's see if they'll grab it. Let's see if they'll go back. It's new moon energy. Let's manifest something good coming in for you. Yeah, because going forward, it's about having a leap of faith. And I kind of want to say a leap of faith with yourself. There's nobody opening up them doors apart from you. You know, but it's boom, bang, I'm opening them doors up, and boom, universe. You know, I'm not staying where I am because I'm having faith that there's something better for me behind those doors. So your power, Aquarius, is... Some of my Aquarius definitely could be trying for babies, or your sacral chakra is active now while I'm talking to you. So you may be ovulating, or you may be menstruating. But we've got the Mother Nature card, and we've got fertility. So some of my Capricorns could definitely be trying. There could be fertility issues going on as well. But the Mother Nature card is also about keeping yourself grounded, being able to look at things with your third eye as a bigger picture, getting a bigger picture of it all. And it's like, actually, yeah, maybe that isn't as good for me, because you've got the fertility card, which is like the Empress. She's all the queens of the tarot combined, so there's no need to put up with anything that you shouldn't. Do you know what I mean? She's got a fresh playing field there. It's like, I'm sowing the seeds to what I want. We're on a new moon. Sow the seeds for you to grow. Don't be held back by things that you're trying to rebuild or keep hold of when it's just no good for you. The outside influence, abandoned and lonely. Some of my Capricorns are scared of being on their own. I'm going to say it. But the hand of the divine is saying, you know, follow me and I'm going to take you towards people and places that'll bring more light into your life. And I feel like that's what you've got to have faith with. Don't settle. Don't, you know, feel like, oh, I'll be on my own, so I've got to stick with this energy and I've got to keep rebuilding it. And no. It's no. That's when you find your truest power. When you fall in love with being alone, and when you don't feel lonely when you're on your own. Because in your heart, you just want this happy family, you know, couple watching over the children, that type of energy. You really want that. And I'm not saying don't go for it. I'm saying don't go backwards to get it. That's what I'm saying. Don't go backwards to get what you really want in the future. Don't try and rebuild things that are dead and buried. Some of you could be like dreaming of past partners. And do not let ego, when you wake up, ego is not a bad thing. Try to keep us safe. But do not let ego put you back into fear like, oh my God, what if he was the one? What if she was the one? What have I done? You know, why am I dreaming of ex-partners? you're doing that so that it's bringing something up that needs to be cleared, or something up that needs closure. You know, take that as a healing thing, because your outcome is your options are opening. You know, you've got choices in direction, so you're not stuck where you are. Do not scared be about, you know, like feeling abandoned, or if I do this, then they won't talk to me again, or, you know, I feel like some of my Capricorns are chasing love. Not all of them, not all of you. I feel like you need to have more faith in yourself. It's like I want to put a big heart green ball in your chest and send you loads of love. So then you can see what I feel in your energy. And it's about going forward. Your paths are open. Your main energy of this reading, Capricorn, is about not going backwards. It's about going forward. Manifest what you want forward, not back. So, I don't even need to clarify them. Saggies. My Saggies. Sagittarius. Oh, my Fitbit's lighting up. Sagittarius for the new moon. Sacral chakra. So, your womb, your sexual organs, dealing with relationships, sexual partners, generational parents, grandparents, your children. It is all around that energy. But your sacral chakra is your creative chakra as well. People think that we create here. This is just a motherboard. Your central nervous system, actually, your stomach and that, is your main brain towards your body. It tells you if you're feeling safe. It tells you if there's something to be scared of. You know, that type of energy. But your sacral chakra is where we do create. And as a woman, as a divine feminine, we create from there. So it is all around the sacral chakra. So let's have a look. Sacral chakra could be activating. What's crossing that? Heartbreak. Could have been breakups. You know, you may be still carrying sacral chakra energy from sexual partners, you know, that type of thing. I kind of feel like there's a need for a sacral cleanse. You can do that in meditation. You can do that with wearing oranges, using orange colours, oranges, yellows, reds. You know, it's the lower chakras. So I feel like there's a need to kind of disperse the energy from the sacral with this. Yeah, because why is it coming round? We've got karma. So it's time to clear the karmic codes. You could need to cut the karmic codes to karmic relationships. If someone's really hurt you, it would be a karmic relationship, because the soulmate, twin flame, don't like saying that word anymore. Throw it in the bin. But that type of relationship couldn't possibly hurt you without hurting themselves. That's how it is. Karmics do, but why? We can't blame the other person. We can't, because, you know, I've been in a DV relationship, and then I was in a really dangerous narcissist relationship. Very, very dangerous. That did more damage than the DV. I could take a kick in, but that, when they mess with that, is dangerous. But I see it now as, I would not be the person I am today if I didn't have to recover from those two relationships. I wouldn't have the strengths in me that I am. I wouldn't be me, you know. So I actually thank them for the lesson. But I do believe karma will serve. You know, but it is that type of lesson, and you're realising there's a lot of karmic energies that you're carrying, Sag, at the moment. So it's time to clear, because you're only hurting yourself if you keep hold of, like, resentment and things like that. It poisons you. You know, anger and resentment and things like that. So we want to manifest. It's a new moon. And it is the Pisces new moon, so it is about looking back over the past 12 months, because Pisces is the last zodiac sign, and then we're going to Aries, which is starting a new zodiac year. So in the recent past, you have had divine protection, you know, so there could be some situations in life where you think, bloody hell, I was protected there. I was seriously protected there, because that could have gone so wrong, you know, that type of thing. So you've definitely got spirit around you. You know, you may feel like you are protected by spirit. You've had spirit around you, and they've been trying to help you through some kind of, like, heartbreaks and that in the past. At present, it's love. And I feel like with this new moon, the Pisces new moon is about bringing emotional stability with yourself, towards yourself, you know, bringing it from someone else as well. So maybe some of my Saggies are maybe feeling lonely. You may be putting a brave face on with the karmic energy. You know, but it is about love, and it's going back into love. I feel like you just need loads of love. It's like I want to send you loads of love. Stick with love. Always go to love. If you had love and everything else in this hand, You know, it's just like there'd be everything in this hand. Because love is just a pure energy on its own. And you can't have anything but love if you choose love. This is just outweighed by anger and grief and resentment. And, you know, always choose love. Yeah, because going forward, you'd think I was a sadger. Going forward, you've got manifesting. So choose love because it's giving you the power to manifest things in your life. So see this Pisces new moon as an ending to that 12 months of where you may have had your heart broke or you've done a lot of healing. It's about manifesting what's better for you now, but especially in regards to love and what's around you, around, you know, love. But it's focusing on the womb, the sexual organs, you know, that type of energy. About clearing the sacral chakra. So your power is healing hands. You may have healing powers yourself. You may know a lot of healers. You may know a healer, should I say. But it's to kind of resonate with those people. It's to heal yourself. It's to work on yourself. So I do feel like Sagittarius, it's about healing yourself in order to manifest better. The outside influence to the healing is cutting cords. So there's definitely a need to cut cords to some people, some situations, jobs, whatever. Take it as it resonates. It's a general. It's for the collective. But it's about letting go finally. We're in the last sign. That's it. We're going into the new, and I'm not taking that into the new with me. You know, it is about cutting cords. Not everything, you know, memories, things like that. But don't take the negative. Because in Spirit's hope for you, you're being guided. But it does look like you're being guided towards somebody. So it could be a spirit guide, you know, with the divine protection there, working with spirit guides. But it's also about accepting that guidance to take you towards somebody. You know, so if love is the heart of the matter and you've been on your own, you don't feel like you can be loved. You know, it's about loving yourself and manifesting that same love that you've got for yourself. Because if you don't truly love yourself, then no one else is going to be able to. Because we manifest on a vibration that we're on. If we're on a low vibration, we're going to manifest things from a low vibrational point. But if we raise our vibrations and do the work on ourselves that we need, we're going to manifest from a higher frequency. That's what you need. And you're manifesting people, it looks like. So, your outcome for my Sagittarius. See, we've got the drained card. It did come out in reverse. Your outcome is, I feel like you are going to realise that certain energies are draining. I am going to clarify it. But I do feel like you're realising that what you need to cut cord with is certain people. Be careful that you're not put in a situation where you get tempted to go back to old people or old ways, old groups of friends, you know, that type of thing, because that will be what's draining your energy if you're surrounded by that type of people. So the only thing that I want to kind of check with yours is the drained energy. So we've got the Knight of Swords. Some massages are impulsive, so you may do before, you know, it's not thinking before you speak or not thinking before you act on something. So try not to be impulsive with that energy. I could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra or Aquarius. Yeah, it's about not being impulsive and sowing the seeds, so being patient with the Seven of Pentacles. So don't be impulsive because it looks like nothing's coming from your manifestations, because it is. You've got to trust. Don't be impulsive. Don't go for the wrong thing. Don't chase when this is coming in, because then you've got the Three of Cups, which is celebrations. It's about being happy. It can be dates. It can be with friends, you know, that type of thing. But it's about having things to celebrate. It's about being happy and celebrating with good people. People who've got things around, you know, people who like to see you succeed. So I love that, Sagittarius. You're manifesting better people. Yours seems to be people. So, Scorpio. Scorpio new moon in Pisces. What's the new moon in Pisces got for my Scorpios? The need for balance. So there is certain things that you need into balance, Scorpio. I wanted to say balancing books. But I said balancing books, but then I saw like books, but like in the shape of steps. I don't know what that's about. That's strange. What are you holding on to in order to chill? Some of my Scorpios need to take a day off, because I'm getting like overwhelmed with like balancing social life and you know, like your personal life and work life and things like that. It's like I need some balance. I don't get 2 minutes to myself. You know, I feel like that type of energy. Yeah, because what's crossing that energy is about using the experiences. You've got my trump card, which is a congratulations card. You've been given your energy wings. It's now time to use the gifts and strengths that these wings carry for yourself and others, to provide guidance and empowerment for yourself and others. Your experiences are your qualifications. So don't be scared of using your experiences, you know, to how you talk to other people, how you work in your work life, how you socialise, you know, that type of thing. But I do feel like some of my Scorpios are being pulled in different like ways, you know, like with work and with family and with friends, and it's like there's not enough of you to go around, if that makes sense. Why is this coming round now for my Scorpios? I feel like you're manifesting time, because why is it coming around? We've got the crown chakra, so there's a lot of downloads coming in, and I do feel like your downloads are like, right, I need some time, I need to time management, I need to do this, I need to do that. Right, let's do it from a more settled point rather than feeling like I've got to run myself ragged. So I feel like you're manifesting kind of more peace from a peace stance, which I do like. I really like that. Oh. Yes, because in the recent past, we've got drained. So it is that kind of energy that we're getting, being drained by other people's issues and being drained by work and running yourself ragged after everybody else and running yourself ragged at work, it's almost like you get home, get changed, go out, boom, boom, boom. It's all about everybody else. Pull it in, Scorpio, with this new moon. Make it about you. We're in a water sign. Best time for all water signs to kind of feed off this water energy. So at present, yeah, recognition. I feel like you need to recognise the light within yourself. But I also feel like I'm not getting that it is people draining you. I'm kind of getting, maybe you're draining yourself in order to help everybody. You know, but it's, people do recognise that in you. So you may have a lot of friends or like your family saying, look, you need to calm down. You can't save everyone. Just calm down. You know, but I do feel like you're recognising that cycle. And I feel like inwards with yourself, you do know that you do that. You know, it's to recognise what's draining, who's draining, how you're draining yourself, because yours, I keep getting a lot of time management. Going forward, you have choices in direction. So, but it's for you. Like what choice, what direction do you want to go in? Because like I said earlier, I feel like you're being pulled in all different directions. What direction do you want to go in? That's what you're manifesting. You're going forward. Your power, oh, got a fly, your power. The secret keeper. The secret keeper is the like kind of bullshit radar. That's why I drew it, you know, watching her back and keeping herself safe. But to me, it's that like invisibility cloak. Maybe you need to just be invisible for a day. Have a Netflix and chill day. Have a day to yourself. Do something for you, because I feel like you want to hide sometimes. It's almost like, no, I don't want to answer my phone. I just want to hide. I need some. Oh, that's okay. As long as you don't stay there, as long as you don't lock yourself in your house forever, don't stay there. But it's okay to have that day to yourself where it's like, actually, I just need some time with me on my own. You know, it's okay. That's your power. Because if you do that, you're going to be like kind of releasing, you're going to be channeling, you're going to have more epiphanies and light bulb moments. So I do just feel like you need some downtime, and that's what you're trying to manifest, Scorpio. So I like it. The outside influence to that, it's soul sisters. Maybe you need just some time with some soul sisters, your soul tribe, soul brothers, whatever it is. You know, people who you can just, if you don't want to talk, that's fine. If you want to talk, that's fine. You know, that type of energy. But it's not being around energies that need you, even if it's just for 24 hours. You know, let yourself get that guidance. Work on yourself. Give yourself 24 hours. You know, then you can make plans in how you move forward with your choices and direction. In your hopes and fears, Scorpio, Mother Nature. So it's about getting yourself back to nature. You may have Earth in your chart, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, but to me it's about being grounded. And, you know, that's what you want to manifest. I want to manifest more time for me. I want to manifest more time alone, or I want to expand myself. I feel like you've been putting your self-growth maybe on pause while you kind of try and bring other people with you. That will never work. You've got to kind of, what I've learned in life is you heal more people by healing yourself, because the things that I've been through in my life, I get a lot of messages now saying, you know, that what you've been through, and then I see you now, or I hear you talking and things like that. It gives me the strength to move forward. So, and I used to run myself ragged, like running around after people and thinking that I had to heal everybody first before I did the work on myself. And to be honest, I think I was putting it off, doing the work on myself, because it was very invasive. But working on yourself, it creates ripples, a ripple effect. And the more work you do on yourself, the more you don't have to worry about other people, because it's their choice whether they're joining those ripples. They get that energy and they go off on their journey of healing themselves. So some of Scorpios, you're very much about helping other people. Be careful with this new moon energy, because there's a temptation to kind of, it's the devil card. It's about codependency as well. So some of my Scorpios may be a little bit codependent, where they feel like they need people. Because I keep getting this people energy. Is there a reason why you're scared of being on your own or spending time on your own? You know, it's like falling back into them old patterns. So that's what I want to clarify, because it's a nice energy. I want to clarify the end of negative situations. The Ten of Swords. It's like, been there, done that. I can move forward from that now. The Knight of Wands. Could be player energy. People who are in and out. Or you're attracting people who come in for healing and then they leave when they feel better. Because that's not a bad thing. It's actually not. I used to think that people were users, you know, and that type of thing. But if you've got a healing energy around you, they're going to come to you for advice. They're going to come to you for healing. And I think when you watch them people go away, not in relationships, you don't have to put up with that. But I mean, like in general, when they go away, you should be happy with yourself. You should feel happy that, do you know, you helped that. You know, so I do feel like this energy, Scorpio, around this new moon is about people with yours, and time management for yourself. You are the person. You are your person before you're anyone else's person. So, Libra. This video is going to be a lot longer than usual because I keep nagging on. Libra. Love is on the mind, Libra. So it could be relationships, could be self-love, you know, but I do feel like maybe you are trying to manifest new love, or, you know, love within a relationship with this new moon energy, because what's crossing that is knowledge. It's the lessons that you've learned. So you've got to make sure the lessons in love that you've learned, that you take forward with you and you don't get burnt again. The knowledge is for yourself as well. It's like growth. She's taking time out there. She's learning. The challenge of that is to kind of go into your own knowledge and find the knowledge within the lessons. So I feel like you're growing, Libra. Yeah, because we've got the Phoenix. It's the comeback. It's the, you know, you may have burnt out in the past, but you've got this Phoenix energy now. So if you've been on your own for a while, you're getting that self-love energy. You're kind of, I want to say selling yourself then. You're standing up and you're being noticed. You know, so your energy's changing. There's something about your energy changing, Libra, that's being noticed. You're standing out. So maybe you spent, Dark Night of the Soul in the past. So maybe you spent quite a long time in life bashing yourself, not feeling good enough for yourself. You know, that type of energy. So you may have had to kind of like claw your nails out of that tunnel. The Dark Night of the Soul is not a nice time. It is a spiritual period of like kind of desolation, grief, depression, anxiety, you know, feeling like you're trapped in your own mind. I feel like you're making a major comeback. Yeah, because at present we've got the throat chakra. So always make sure that you are speaking your truth, because if you're speaking from a higher vibration, if you're speaking truthfully, the universe is going to match that and you're going to bring people in. So always make sure you speak your truth and you speak what you truly feel. Be very careful with your words, because words cast spells, especially if you're talking about yourself. But I do feel like some of my Libras are talking to new people. Maybe, you know, love interest, that type of thing, or that's what you're manifesting. You're manifesting conversations, you're manifesting people coming in, because they're seeing you glow up, they're seeing you do something, you're getting attention. That's what you're manifesting. So if you're not getting it now, you'll be getting it soon. Change your frequency. Going forward for my Libras. Yeah, the 4 elements. You've got a lot of balance. But I feel like this rain cloud, you may have felt like your life was constantly like you had a grey cloud over your head. She's standing in that sun. She's glowing. Do you know what I mean? I love the glow up energy in your reading. She's absorbing all that energy from the sun, and it's showing from the inside out. You know, you've literally battled your own demons. It's time to come out of that energy now with the 4 elements. It's balance. So your power, I absolutely love this reading, Libra. It's probably one of my favourites that I've done so far, and I'm halfway around the board. Libra power. Lilith. Well, we know how I feel about Lilith. Lilith is protector of women and children. She's the divine feminine. Even if you're masculine watching this, you have got feminine energy. We all have. And it's having that balance, because the masculine is the masculine allows us to sell ourselves, like to get money, to stand out of the crowd if we're going for my words have gone. Maybe I need some of yours. You know, your throat chakra. Maybe you're not finding the words. Maybe it's to find the words, because my interview, why can't I even think of that word then? God. It's to find the words. It's to sell yourself. The masculine does that. The masculine is the hunter in us, and it's like, right, I'm going to get up and do this. Whereas the feminine energy, it's like using that intuition, using that love. It's that healing. It's that vibration. You know, it's the kindness, and it's, you know, so you've got to have that balance. But Lilith energy, she carries a serpent, because when a serpent grows, it gets really tight in its skin, and, you know, it's constricted, and it's got to shed that skin. And when a serpent does shed, and I own snakes, when a serpent sheds, they look beautiful, you know, because the skin is all fresh, and the more vibrant, and the more energetic. And I feel like that's what you're doing. You're going through this glow up, and that's your power right now. The outside influence. This is my favourite reading. The outside influence is your crown chakra. So you are downloading all this. So you might be like kind of sat there like, what is going on with me at the moment? Like, I would never usually do this. I love it. I love it. Absolutely love it. You're really like embracing the changes within you. It's a really strong place to be, because in the hopes and fears is that you use the divine protection that you've got around you right now. Always be discerning. You know, if you are single and you're talking to other people, remember, if you're vibing from that high, sometimes we do get the energy vampires trying to link on, because they feel your light, they see your light. So be careful, and always use your divine protection. They're there for a reason. So look at it. I feel like I've had a Red Bull, and I don't even drink energy drinks, you know, but it's like you've got this new lease of life, or a new energy, because your outcome is the congratulations card. Oh, Libra, I love your reading. You've been given your energy wings. It's now time to use the gifts and strengths that these wings carry to provide guidance and empowerment to yourself and others, your experiences or your qualifications. Soar to new spiritual heights and spread your angelic energy wherever it's needed. Oh, Libra. I'm not even clarifying it. That's my favourite so far. That is my favourite. I absolutely love that reading. So, I send you lots of love, and I'm going on to Virgo. Where's my Virgos at? So Virgo, for the new moon in Pisces, a need for balance. There's a need for balance in your life right now. So you may be feeling a bit stuck. We need to kind of get rid of that. We want to be looking at the future. It is the new moon. So it could be finances as well, but are you balancing your finances? I know we're going through a cost of living crisis. It's absolutely awful. Me and my friends keep talking about it. You know, I'm on my own. The house is quite big. I've got 2 teenagers. And I refuse to say to them, please don't have a shower. Do you know what I mean? The teenagers, they stinker. But, you know, like, it's like struggling to put money on, like, you know, your gas and your electric. It just feels like it's constant at the minute, doesn't it? You know, it feels like we've just got money, like bills flying at us. So when we keep talking about money, it could be like there's a need to get on top of your finances. There's a need for balance within yourself. Some of my Virgos, with the crossing energy being the sacral chakra, some of my Virgos are thinking of new ideas and ways of making money, like new opportunities, maybe like a side hustle, you know, that type of thing. The sacral chakra is your women's sexual organs. It deals with a lot of karmic energies as well. But I am kind of going towards the material with this. The sacral chakra is about, you know, like sexual energy with other people, children, parents, grandparents, you know, like generational things. But yours is standing out to me as in like the sacral chakra is where we create from. And I feel like use your sexual energy to manifest, because there is no greater time to manifest. You know, because, you know, I'm single, but I still know what sexual magic does. So I kind of want to say that look into sexual magic, but own your divine masculine, own your divine feminine at the moment, and kind of realize how powerful you truly are. You are a universal spirit in a meat suit. People dilute themselves so much because of this meat suit. Oh, I'm too fat, I'm too thin, I'm this, I'm that, my face is this, and whatever. You know, just be happy with, I'm not saying be happy with who you are, I'm saying don't let it stop you doing anything. You know, I put a lot of weight on when I was depressed, and I'm still trying to get it off now, but I've just got to that point now where I don't care. I'm doing it, so I'm not going to put anything off anymore. You know, so why is it coming around? We do have fertility. So some of my Virgos, they could definitely be like a childlike energy, but I kind of want to say it's about going back into that inner child as well, and remembering it's about being who you truly want to be, and who you feel like you're being birthed to be. Because I feel like you're looking around at the world at the moment with everything that's going on, and it's like, why am I even here? Where am I going? What should I be doing? You know, was I born to exist in this existence that I'm living right now? No, you were not. You were born for bigger and better things, Virgo. You know, so it's about birthing yourself with the Empress being there. You were born for better things. So know that and truly believe that. In the recent past, we've got Call of the Wild. So there could have been a lot of vivid dreams going on. My Call of the Wild card is the shamanic card. So it's about working with your dreams. Dream catchers. I don't know why. I just saw a massive purple dream catcher. I do not have purple dream catchers. I'm not really a colourful person, to be honest. But I saw a big purple one. So if you've got a big purple dream catcher, I may be talking to you. It's about calling in your animal guides as well. So I do feel you got this oomph in the recent past, like, that, I'm going to do this. But then something's kind of, you know, like, knock you back a little bit. You need to get a balance on top of that. Yeah, because at present you've got the Phoenix. The Phoenix burns out but makes a comeback. And if you're feeling like you're burning out at the minute, Virgo, you will always make a comeback, I promise you now. You have got that power to make that comeback and to be seen for who you really are. So it is about creating. So I feel like the need for balance is about letting go of your own thoughts. All your cards, if you look at them, are oranges and yellows. So it is about the sacral. Maybe use the colours that they're giving you here in order to manifest things. Maybe use orange candles, orange paper, wear orange colours, use orange crystals, you know, that type of thing, in order to kind of get your sacral chakra activating, in order to create, because I feel like you're creating. Going forward, make sure you're not creating conflict. I feel like this is inner conflict, because if you look at it, we've got oranges and yellows again. So I feel like there's an inner conflict that I feel like that's already going on, but you've got to trust in yourself and know that it's coming back. There could be some like conflict in energy within like finances. Let me have a look. Your power is to stay grounded. It's to do the work, sow the seeds and grow, expand. It's the Mother Nature card. I'm going to say it, some of my Virgos may be having issues with down there, you know, like hormones or, you know, around the sacral and the womb, the sexual organs, that type of thing. The lower part of the body, you know, even the bladder, the bowel, that type of energy. So that could be bringing on, you know, lethargy and, you know, when you don't really want to do anything, you just want to, you're tired and, you know, that type of energy. So I really feel, Virgo, this new moon is bringing you an energy of kind of really, if it's an energetic block around that area, I feel like this new moon is helping you clear that block. With the Mother Nature, I kind of want to go more herbal or holistic, more natural, if there's things, you know, going on around there as well. There could definitely be like mood swings with the conflict card. So it could be, you know, like hormonal or pain. I get moody when I'm in pain. The outside influence is healing hands. So this new moon, you're kind of manifesting healing for yourself, which I really like. Healing of finances, healing around that area. Especially if you're kind of stuck, what do I need to do now? We need our sacral chakra really healthy to create the ideas in order to move forward. So use that intuition, use that sacral chakra energy. Because in the huts, we've got the queen. So the queen, she's got everything she wants. You know, the books of knowledge are shut. She's got her animal guards. She's not fighting. She's not getting into conflict. She can hang that sword up, so then you don't have to go into this conflict. And she's got the balance. So now her scales are balanced. And that is what Spirit want for you with this new moon. You know, they want that balance. So your outcome, because you're definitely getting ready to manifest. You know, it's, yeah, it's a leap of faith. Having a leap of faith in yourself, booting them doors wide open, not just pushing them open. It's like, boom, I'm going. Take a leap of faith in the universe, that the universe has got your back. Maybe you're like, you know, you're kind of like losing faith in your manifestations. And yeah, I've tried to be all happy and that, and it's got to be true. You've got to be on a higher vibration. And you can't pretend to be on that higher vibration. It takes work. You know, you've got to put the work in. But have that leap of faith. I feel like you're going to be having a leap of faith in taking some kind of risk in going forward. It could be a financial risk. But you may feel like it's risky. I don't see it being risky. I feel like you may be holding yourself back. And that's like the air energy. You know, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, maybe dealing with one of them. But I feel it's the air energy. Like, what if it done working with this? Get out of this. You are the earth sign. Grounded, feeling grounded. Do not sell yourself short, especially when it comes to manifestations. But I do love that reading, Virgo. So, we're going into Leo. Leo. Your full moon knocked me on my butt. And I'm not afraid to say it. It was fiery. I was like a nut job. So, let's have a look. And I could not sleep at all. So, Leo, the main energy, we've got drained. So, I feel like you're kind of picking yourself back up off the floor right now. Some of my Leos could be going through health issues at the moment, feeling drained, feeling lethargic, feeling tired. You know, that's happened. Yeah, pick that up in Virgo. You may have Virgo in your chart, in your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus. Or you may be dealing with Virgo. But there's definitely a sluggish energy, Leo. So, you could be realising who's been draining you, what's been draining you, that type of thing. And I feel like you're recovering from that now. You know, you're recovering from that energy. I send you lots of love if it's health-wise. What's crossing that energy now is recognition. Getting yourself feeling on top of the world, feeling light and bright, and doing it for you. So there's definitely an ending energy that I'm feeling here, Leo. Endings and new beginnings. You know, I do feel like you're at the kind of middle precipice of this, kind of moving over from that. Don't be scared to stand out, Leo. So, why is this coming around for my Leos? You got a flipper. Cutting cords. You're ascending. Your vibration is rising. So, where you felt once stuck and felt like kind of bungee corded to it, you're releasing it. So, you're manifesting from a higher level at the moment, Leo. I just feel like there's a need to kind of get out of a sluggish energy or not knowing where you are or, you know, that type of thing. But I keep going towards my belly with you, like around the solar plexus. So there could have been like belly issues, stomach aches, IBS, you know, that type of thing. Always check out the spiritual meaning if there's no obvious meaning for it. Always check out that thing of meaning. It could be like, you know, knots in the stomach, anxiety, that type of thing as well. So in the recent past, we've got the need for balance. So I feel like you're already letting go of certain things. Leo, some of you are eating something. There needs to be more of a balanced diet as well, or supplements, that type of thing. Make sure you are getting enough of everything, because I feel like something is really affecting this here. Around the stomach. Are you not eating enough, or enough of, you know, or drinking enough? So at present, we've got Lilith, the protector of it's the divine feminine, the protector of women and children. She kind of protects you if you're feeling abused, or if you're feeling, you know, if you're feeling like there's a lot of fingers pointing at you, or because everyone's got an opinion, but they never share their stuff about their life, do they? They've got an opinion on everyone else's, but no one is pure. Do you know what I mean? There ain't no one. I've made mistakes. I've made some horrible, I've done some horrible, shitty things. But I'm allowed to grow as long as I acknowledge that. And, you know, I do my apologies to the people I've hurt, because I've been a shitty person with my mental health. That is no excuse, but you know what I mean. So, and probably that's why I do have Lilith tatted on my chest. But Lilith is that divine feminine. I feel like she kind of, shows you that you can have that power to stand out, and that you can use your dark times and your pain and that in order to manifest better for yourself, as long as you've got strong boundaries. And Lilith will not be pushed in a corner. You know, she knows the art of saying no, and she don't care if she has to stay on her own forever or be exiled by men or whatever. You know, take it to her. You might be a male. I'm not a man-hater. I'm on about the energy, the feminine and the masculine. But she don't care. It's like, well, I'd rather live life alone than live it people-pleasing. So I'm going to do what's best for me. I'm allowing myself to grow with this serpent energy. Serpents feel constricted just before they shed the skin. They can't even see because it grows over their eyes. So it's like, where am I going? With that energy, it's about shedding that skin and allowing yourself to be vibrant and grow and be stronger, you know. So I do like the reading. It's got a very like oomph energy in it, you know. Going forward, the throat chakra, manifesting, talking, conversations, you know, speaking your truth. There's a very like ooh energy with this. It's like I want to give you a sword and do you know what I mean? A shield and sword. It's like I'm ready. Divine feminine in the making, divine masculine, I'm ready, you know, that type of energy. But it's the throat chakra, it's about speaking your truth, and I'll shout it from the highest tower, do you know what I mean? So I feel like you're manifesting freedom within your voice. But I do feel like there's something going on energetically around there, which may be holding you back from doing it. So always clear your sacral and your solar plexus. Your power is call of the wild. I feel like there's a part of you, Leo, that just wants to be untamed. You know, it's like, rah, I'm here. That's what I'm manifesting. I'm manifesting a better life for me. You know, I absolutely love it. You know, you may be having a lot of dreams at the moment, but you are manifesting with those animal guards, you know, bringing in your animal spirit. And it's almost like, yeah, be the lion, roar if you need to. You know, if someone gets too much in your face or in your energy, roar. It's like, no. I love it. I absolutely love this reading. It was this one and Libras, I think, that have got me really excited. Outside influence. What's having an influence on this Leo reading? Whoa, they're all flipping. Give me an outside influence for Leo. Healing hands. So healing hands, it's about healing yourself. You're going through a major healing, but you're doing it yourself. If you are a healer, maybe you're being drawn to use your hands. Use your healing gifts to help other people and things. Maybe you've been put off in the past by doing it. Or, you know, maybe you're a Reiki practitioner or a tarot reader or, you know, anything. And maybe you've let other people's opinions stop you from doing that. I feel like you want to help people, but within that, it's about helping yourself as well. So it's about standing forward with your own energy, and it's like, I am doing this. I am going to be doing this, and I don't care. And I'll do it alone if I have to. I love this energy. It's very like, independent. That's what I'm getting. Independent. In your hopes and fears, we've got guidance. You're being guided forward. You've already picked that lantern up. It's like, right, I'm off on my way. You could be guided to another person. You may be guided by spirit, your guards, you know. But I feel like you're being guided towards something light. So you may not be able to see exactly where you're going right now, but it's like you're not scared of the darkness. You've got your spiritual lantern, so every step forward is going to be illuminated, even though the future is dark. I don't exactly know where I'm going or exactly who I'm meant to be or who I'm meant to be with. But I will get there because I've got my trusted spiritual torch, my spiritual lantern, and it's illuminating that path for me. Ooh. And your outcome is you are going to manifest. Leo, there's something about these magic little fingers. What's that thing? Is it... Write in comments if you get it. I can't... It's a dance, isn't it? Is it jazz fingers or something? I don't know why I just got that. Manifest. You're manifesting. Truly believe in your own magic. You've got this like raw energy at the moment. It's like you've got this fire behind you. You know, if there was like, what I'm getting in my head is like Leo's like, you know, when in them movie scenes where they're walking away and a car or something like that behind them. That's what I'm seeing you all as. It's really strange, but I like it. So it's about standing out. It's about walking away, and it's like, I will leave that in destruction. I did that. Now no one's going to mess with me. You know, that type of energy. I think this month I want to be a Leo. Right. So, let me check forward our break. Hey, Cancer. So we're on the Pisces new moon. So what we're bringing in for the new moon energy for yourselves, using my empowerment oracle deck. Right, so the main energy at the moment, we've got conflict. So some kind of conflict going on. It could be like inner or outer at the moment. So there is like conflict energy that's going on around this new moon with yourself. What's that about? What's crossing that? So it's like you're fighting for peace and contentment, because you've got my peace and contentment card. So it's the happy home life, the peace, you know, the happy family, children, whatever it is, whatever you feel is your peace. I feel like you're choosing peace over conflict, Cancer. But there is like a conflict in the air, if you get what I mean. So it could be like other people bringing that conflict in, or it could be like mental confusion with yourself. So there could be some kind of like inner conflict. How do I get to my peace? All I want is peace. So you may be feeling conflicted in the sense of, which way forward do I go? Because I just want peace. So why is this coming round now for my Cancers? Yeah, the ruin. So you may have felt like life has been a ruin. You know, you may have had a lot of ups and downs, and you just drained from the past. So you just want peace. You want that natural start. So I like this. And the sun is feeding that seedling to enable it to grow, you know, naturally and vibrant, and, you know, with colours and that type of thing. But in the past, it's like you've kind of give up trying to rebuild things that are made of bricks and mortar, you know, that other people put into place, or things that maybe you've had to say goodbye to, things that you've built in the past as well. Whatever it may be, because it's like you're on this journey for peace now. So I don't feel like you want to get involved in the conflict or be part of any conflict. Like I just really want a peaceful life now, no drama. You may even be like being careful what you listen to, what you watch, who you spend your energy with, because of that conflicting energy. Yeah, because in the past we've got this trapped in the mind, this like trying to get answers and a lot of questions, and but I like it because I do feel like you're going to get them answers. So in the past, it's like all been up here, but it's like you're kind of letting it go. This inner conflict within yourself, you're letting it go. And it's like, as soon as you do that, the answers start coming in. So you may already be at that point. And it's like, I'm not going back into conflict. So maybe there's an energy around you at the moment which could pull you back into conflict. But it's like you're not choosing that. You don't want that. So it is a very like standing your truth type energy, Cancer. So I like it. And that's what you're manifesting. You're manifesting more peace. If you're not putting up with that, you know, the more times you say, actually, it's not for me, I'm going to do that, you know, or think to yourself, actually, I'm not going to get into that, you know, because we've got dark night and soul at present. I feel like that's what you've been going through, and it's like you've picked up that lantern, or you're just about to pick up that lantern, because the dark night of the soul is a period. It's sadness, it's grief, it's, you know. So maybe you're looking back over the past at mistakes that you've made, or the conflicts that you've had, you know, that type of thing. But you want to manifest better now. You just want your peace. You just want peace. Some of my Cancers could be feeling quite lonely at the moment, even if you're surrounded by people, there could be a bit of a lonely vibe within yourself. So I send you lots of love if you're feeling that at the moment, Cancer. Going forward, you've got Lilith. Protector. She is the protector of the divine feminines. Even if you are masculine, you carry divine feminine energy. Lilith gives us that power to stand in our truth and say, actually, that's not for me. And I don't care if I've got to do life on my own. I won't people please. I won't get back into all that just to have people around me. You know, she's like, she is the serpent energy. And when serpents shed, they get constricted, they feel tight, they feel, ugh. And I feel like maybe you've been in situations like that where you felt like you can't move, and it's like caused in a conflict within yourself. I need to get out of this. I'm growing. You may have outgrown people, outgrown a job, you know, that type of thing. But it's like you're stepping in that power, and it's like, I'm growing. I'm not constricting myself anymore, because it makes me feel tight and it makes me feel uncomfortable. I want to be free. And that's the Lilith energy. She is all about freedom, you know, personal power. So, and not being with the masses, you know, you've got to laugh. You were born to live it, not follow a leader and, you know, that type of thing. So I feel like you're kind of like rounding up all your experiences and becoming your own leader. So it's a very like kind of strong energy, Cancer, with this new moon. It's like you're coming into it like you're getting this like kind of spiritual upload, as in like I will fight for what I want with conflict, but I'll fight for peace. And that's what it is with this energy. So your power is Call of the Wild, which is my shamanic card. It's about meditation. It's about working with nature, Mother Nature. You maybe go to retreats, that type of thing. Working with your dream work. We've got the dream catcher there. Working with your spiritual animals, embracing the personality of your spiritual animals, being free, because being Call of the Wild, untamed, not having to do as you're told, and you know, so there's definitely freedom energy in, oh my god, outside influence, freedom. I don't actually need cards, do I? I say it for the go out, but yeah, there's this massive freedom. William Wallace, like, freedom, I'll fight for what I want, I'll fight for those I love, but I'm always fighting for peace. I'm not going to fight for drama, I'm not going to fight for anything else, I'm fighting for my peace. You know, so I'll stand my ground. That's fighting. Whether you get a reaction or not, you're still putting it out there, like, I'm not going to put up with. And I feel like you're manifesting peace. I like it. Strong reading. Because in your hopes and fears, you've got the desires card. And the hand of the divine is now saying, you know, what do you want so we can give it to you? You're manifesting. What do you want? How do you see your perfect life? At the moment, peace. Peace. You know, and she's looking towards what she wants. So it's about going forward and trusting that you can get that peace. Strong reading, Cancer. Because you're out with your root chakra. Feeling grounded, feeling safe in your own energy, and grounded and safe within your home and the environment that you're in, may it be work, you know, whatever. But it's about feeling safe. It might be about, you know, when you socialise and things, I will only socialise where I feel safe, where I feel grounded. You know, so I absolutely love this energy. It's like you've got this, like, self-confident type of, it's a no-go, you won't sway me off path. You know, I love it. Absolutely love it. Gemini, my fellow gems. Let me just take a swig of water. So ladylike. I don't care. Right. Gemini. What have we got for Gemini with Pisces new moon? Ooh, desires. What do you desire so that the universe can give it to you now? You know, the hand of the divine is now saying you are in the perfect opportunity to manifest your desires. And what is it you want? You need to be looking out. What do you see your life being perfect as? You know, what do you want to experience? What do you want to feel? How do you want to look? Who do you want to be with? What type of energies do you want to be surrounded by? You know, you are the artist of your own future. You are the manifester, the magician of your own future. It's about coming into that power now, Gemini. So what's crossing my Geminis? Love. Some of my Geminis have got trust issues regarding love. But it's also about loving yourself in order to know that you are worthy of what you want. So some of my Geminis could be on this, you may be trying to manifest love with another person, within the people around you, doing what you love. You know, love is the heart of the matter. It may have been challenging in the past, but I feel like you are there. You know, you're ready for it. So why is this coming around now for my Geminis? Call of the Wild. So I feel like you have set yourself free from the past, from past expectations, that type of thing. There's a lot of independence with the Call of the Wild card. Maybe having a lot of lucid, vivid dreams at the moment. You may be drawn to nature, towards animals, that type of thing. But it's about kind of embracing that wild side of us and embracing that animal instinct within us as well, to go and get what we want and not to hold ourselves back for other people. It's all about you and your future. With this new moon, it's not even about the present. It's all about the future with you, Gemini. Tomorrow is the future. The hour from now is the future. You'll never get this present back, you know. Right now, that is in the past, what I've just said. Recent past, you've made a lot of decisions using your solar plexus, which is really good. So well done, you, Gemini. And you've gone with that gut instinct. You've gone with that intuition. And I feel like that's how you've got into this good place of, actually, this is what I want, and I want love, and I want to experience this, and I want to experience that. And that is because you've gone into that Call of the Wild, and you're trusting this. You know, no matter how hard it is, this is the central nervous system. This is the main brain of the body, of the soul. You know, this is a motherboard. It's electricity. This is where we feel everything. You know, stomach aches, butterflies, everything. It swirls. It's an alarm. So always trust that, because at present, yeah, this is what I mean. At present, this is your present, boom, future. So you've got all these paths opening up to experience all these different things, love, finances, whatever it is. It's life experiences, and I feel like you're getting ready for life experiences. So you're kind of in an exciting place, Gemini. I feel like you're very much in your inner child at the moment, because while I'm reading for you, I feel like Matilda. You know, it's like believing in magic again and kind of embracing it. You know, I like it. So maybe you've manifested something, because going forward you have manifested, but maybe you have like manifested something. You're like, oh, I feel like Matilda. You've got this inner child. Maybe you need a Matilda day or a Harry Potter day, you know, to feed your inner child in order to bring in that magic again. But going forward, you're believing in magic. You are manifesting something, and I feel like you are manifesting love from all areas, whether it be people, the love for what you do, love for yourself. I absolutely love it. So Gemini's power with this new moon. The conflict. Your power is to not get into conflict, not to get into conflict about what you want, because when we manifest, we can't be conflicted. You've got to like fully be 100% in what you're putting out there, and we manifest from the frequency, the vibration that we're at. So if we're manifesting from a low vibration, we're like a magnet, so we can only bring in from a low vibration. So if we are desperate for love, we're gonna manifest people who are desperate for something we've got. You know, they'll come in, they'll drain you, you know, that type of energy. So it's about upping your vibration and manifesting from a better point. Your power is to not get into conflict with yourself, and it's to move forward and not question your manifestations. So the outside influence for my Geminis is heartbreak. I feel like you're scared of being hurt, and I feel like that might be why love has been a challenge. Scared of being hurt. So maybe that's why I said, like, you know, like the trust issues at the beginning of the reading. Maybe you have been stung in the past, and it's like, I want love, but I don't want that. The universe doesn't listen to buts. So you've kind of got to release that heartbreak in order to manifest love, if that's what you're manifesting. So in your hopes and fears, the sacral chakra. The sacral chakra is the around the womb, sexual organs. It deals with sexual energy. It deals with creativity. Some of our Geminis are scared of sharing that sacral chakra energy, because, you know, we absorb around the people that we're with. And when we've been in sexual relationships with people, we have to cleanse the sacral, because we can carry people's traumas and energy in that within our sacral. So I feel like the hopes is that your sacral is going to be like revitalized, re-energized. So maybe do some like sacral chakra meditations, clear the sacral chakra over this new moon, so then it's clear and it's strong and it's ready to go and manifest and help you create. Sorry, I'm folding my cards. So outcome for Gemini. Healing hands. A few people have had this. I think Cancer got this as their outcome. Healing hands. So it's a lot of healing. You may be manifesting what you love. You know, you may be a healer, but it's about healing yourself as well. So with this new moon, I feel like you are healing past heartbreaks within yourself, healing past conflicts. So you can go out there, and it's like there's nothing from the past holding you back. Maybe that's why I kept going about this is the present, that is the future. I never mentioned the past, because it doesn't serve us to keep revisiting it. And I feel like that's what you're healing, because you are manifesting forward. So I want to get some clarification on yours, and it's just about the conflict and the heartbreak. So I want to look at that energy. So we've got the strength and the Knight of Pentacles. So it's been a slow movement. You know, the Knight of Pentacles is my favourite card of the tarot, because he gets where he wants to be, because he plods on. You know, he doesn't give up. He doesn't veer off path. It's like, no, that's my goal, and I don't care how long it takes me, I'll get there. Because you've got the strength to do that. Maybe you've got Leo in your chart, or you've been dealing with a Leo, you may be going forward towards a Leo, but you've got that strength to take you forward now, and to kind of say goodbye to the things in the past, so then you can manifest brand new. So your energy, Gemini, is about brand new energy. So I love it. I absolutely love it. So we're going forward to Taurus. My Tauruses. I'm a Taurus moon and a Taurus Venus. Double Gemini, double Taurus. So, Taurus, what's going on for my Tauruses with this Pisces new moon? The need for balance. What do you need to let go of in order to bring something in? You know, there's a balance energy there. So it could be finances, it could be love, you know, but you're manifesting more balance in your life. Time management, whatever it is. What's crossing that now is trapped in the mind. So in order to get the balance that you need, it's about finding the answers that you need in order to get that balance. So there could be a lot of questions that you could be feeling like you're hitting a brick wall. I feel like that's going to clear with this new moon. So if there was answers that you wanted to manifest, I feel like you have got the power to bring these answers in. It could be like downloading them, or it could even be like a person giving you the answer that you've been wanting or that you need in order to move forward with it. So there's, I kind of want to say there's a search for the truth with your energy, Taurus. Yes, because why is it coming around? Sorry, I keep getting overly excited for some reason. The secret keeper, your bullshit radar's on. So intuitively, something's been niggling at you, and it's like, well, I need the truth in order for me to move forward. I feel like the energy of the universe is manifesting answers so that you can move forward. You know, she's got the serpents, but she's also got that invisibility cloak, so she can see the truth. So it may be like you're manifesting truth within certain influences. You could be the true finder in that. It's about sitting back and kind of listening and watching and taking it as it is. Someone may deliver that truth. You may be asking for the truth, and it comes. If you are manifesting that, just the truth can come and it can hurt. That's what I wanted to say. But it will set you free. The truth will set you free, and sometimes we have to go through the pain in order to get the freedom. That's what I wanted to say. Maybe that's already been coming in, but your bullshit radar is on, Taurus. You've got to trust it. Don't get stuck in your mind with these challenging thoughts. Your bullshit radar is on. So if there's something that you're picking up on, trust it. You're manifesting power within your own intuition. I like it. So in the recent past, you are manifesting that because you've accepted that guidance. You know, so where the past was once dark and bleak and you didn't know where it was taking yourself to, you've got that spiritual lantern now. So yeah, the past is dark. You don't exactly know where you're going or what you're going to hear or what you're going to see or who you're going to meet along this path. But that's okay, because every step forward will be illuminated now. So it's about trusting that guidance. But there's some energy at the moment that's making you kind of question things. There's a lot of questioning. So you may be questioning everybody around you or what you're doing, questioning yourself. At present, we've got that crown chakra. It's that download energy, that clear channel. We've got to clear the brain. We've got to clear this overthinking because the answers are coming. So Tauruses, you're very like spiritually aware, energetically aware with this new moon. It's bringing in an energy where you can trust your intuition. You don't have to, you know, get into conflict about it. You've got to trust your intuition. Don't be pulled off path by thoughts or... Yeah, because going forward, you've got Elijah, which is my male guide. He guides my words, but it's also about being told or finding out. You know, the magpie is whispering in Elijah's ear. So you will be told, whether it's by spirit, whether it's by another person, whether it's by reading something on social media, you will get those answers. But on top of that, it's a congratulations. So maybe I feel like these answers are going to set you free. That's what you're manifesting. The congratulations card is my trump card. So you've been given your energy wings. It's now time to use the gifts and strength that these wings carry to provide guidance and empowerment to yourself and others. Your experiences are your qualifications. So soar to new spiritual heights and spread your angelic energy wherever it's needed. It's needed for yourself, but I feel like you're going to be told what you need to know in order to move forward. So I really like it. I feel like there's been a lot of overthinking. Yeah, because your power is to no longer feel abandoned, especially when you're on your own. Because the hand of the divine is saying, take my hand and I'm going to lead you towards people and places that bring light into your life. And the truth is, there may be people around you that you can't trust. There may be people around you that have hurt you in the past and maybe you've put up with or settled. You can let them go now because the hand of the divine is saying, I am taking you. You are manifesting better. You know, see through this illusion that you've got around you that you may need these people or, you know, overthinking it. What if this? What if that? That is past. It's all about what's going forward now. So your energy is more forward thinking. Outside influence, peace and contentment. Let go of the wasters in order to have and experience that peace and contentment in your home life, within your own surroundings, around you, where you work, whatever it is. This is something about people, and it's made you question things in the past. And I feel like it's about trusting yourself now. You are very, very spiritually aware at the moment, Taurus. I don't even know what I was going to say there. Yeah, in the hopes and fears, it's about letting go. And it's reminiscing on it, but it not allowing it to hurt as you do it. It's like closing the door on things, on the past. She's sitting on the swing, she's reminiscing, and it's like, well, I've learnt that, and I've learnt that, and I don't need to hold on to the anger or the abandonment or the rejection. Sorry. I don't need to hold on to the anger or the rejection or the abandonment anymore. I can let go of that, and I can move forward, and that's Spirit's hope for you. So the outcome for Taurus, so you're manifesting peace, you're manifesting change. Yeah, you know, it's very spiritually aware. Use it. You feel very gifted at the moment, Taurus. Yeah, because your outcome is the throat chakra. There's going to be some conversations, some talking of the truth, speaking your truth. You're going to get the truth, Taurus. And that is what you're manifesting. You're manifesting something. Sorry, someone just popped up on my screen and I couldn't see it. The throat chakra deals with the ears as well. So I feel like it's all about trust what you hear. I feel like you're going to manifest guidance from somebody or from yourself, from your higher self, or you're going to hear things that are going to set you free. But it's all about the throat and the ears with you, with the full moon. I want to clarify that because I feel like you were told something. It's an 11-11 energy. It's the Four of Wands. You're going to be celebrating. The 11-11 is peace, contentment, abundance, the completion of a project. It's manifestation. You may be seeing 111, 11-11. Very spiritual reading, Taurus. But I like that. So I do believe that the truth is going to set you free in order to manifest. You're going to be celebrating this truth. So now I'm not worried. So, my Aries, the last on the board and the first sign of the zodiac, New Year. Aries, Aries, Aries. Oh, sorry. Someone keeps ringing while I'm just getting to end of my things. It winds me up when I put it down. Aries. Main energy for my Aries. Oh, divine protection. So you're being protected at this time. You may... sorry, you may be feeling protected. You may be feeling spirit around you at the moment, you know. So you've got that divine protection energy. It's nice. Your manifestations are protected. It's a new moon. So what's crossing? The throat chakra. So I kind of want to get though, some of my Aries, it's about talking to someone who's passed over. Because I wanted to say they can still hear you. They can still communicate in their own way. You know, and if it is about someone who's passed over, they're protected. They're protected, but it's like you've got this energy of protection from a loved one as well. I really like this energy, and it's not often that I pick up on that. But I feel like the challenge is the fact that you feel like you can't talk to somebody. And I do feel like it's someone who's like kind of transcended over to the other side. So maybe you're wanting their advice or, you know, just to know they're there. I feel like with this Pisces new moon energy, it's bringing that element in. So you may be dreaming of people, or you may see things that, or smell things, experience things that make you think of somebody. So why is this coming around now for my Aries? Choice in direction. So if it's like, well, I don't know where I want to go, and if so-and-so was here, they'd be able to advise me on this, and I just don't want to make the wrong decision. I don't want to feel like I'm going it alone. You've got so much love from Spirit, Aries, at the moment, so I really like it. So I do feel like you're kind of, where do I want to go? What do I want to manifest with this Pisces new moon? It feels like an emotional energy around your manifestations. In the recent past, we've got Elijah. Elijah is my spirit guide of communication. So Lilith gives me like energy and personality and things like that. But Elijah gives me the words. And this is what I say to people. When I channel words, they're my words. They come in my mind and they come out my mouth. It's not like I've got someone stood. I do, but I don't hear voices, if you get what I mean. And I'm kind of getting that strong energy with yourselves, Aries. So maybe watch your words. Try automatic writing, because it's like someone's trying to communicate to you or through you in order to help you move forward. So it's a very like spiritual reading. You may have lost a Pisces. You may have said bye to a Pisces, or someone who passed in Pisces season, or had that Pisces moon. You may have Pisces moon. I feel like it's coming through stronger now, unless it's the timing that we're in now. There could be something going on now, or an anniversary, a birthday, you know, that type of thing. Yeah, because at present, connection. So you've got a really strong connection. I feel like you may be doing it in your dreams or when you're meditating, trusting that you've got to clear the mind in order to connect with spirit. But I feel like you are really strongly connecting with spirit, Aries. I really love it. You know, it's like them little things that pop in your head and you're like, where has that just come from? You know, I love it. I don't know why, because when I saw that, I saw coins dropping. So maybe there's some kind of financial thing going on, or there could be like an inheritance, you know, that type of thing. It was like coins dropping into my hand, because going forward, so I feel like spirit are trying to set you free financially, or there's some kind of something coming in to help, money, material, that type of thing. But going forward, you've got freedom. So something's coming in, and it's like trusting in your spirit guides, trusting in your spiritual energies and the people around you that love you, saying that you are going to be free of the situation that you're in right now, that you find yourself in. So it could definitely be finances, with me seeing like finances dribbling down. Your power is your soul sisters, it's your soul tribe, your soul brothers, it's the people you surround yourself with. You know, again though, spirit that surrounds you, it's like you've got, I don't know if I'm showing my age now, but when I was younger, they had this program called the Care Bears, and they all had different gifts. And when someone was down or upset or anything, they all stood in a line and they threw their gifts from the heart. And you'd see that situation or that person, you know, kind of like coming back, and they've got all this love and strength, and the Care Bears threw it from their heart. They carried the power here. This is what I'm getting for you, Aries. Like, you're surrounded by a lot of Care Bears, not Care Bears, but spirit. And they're all sending certain things to you, which I love. But I feel like you're surrounding yourself with people like that now as well. So I love it. I absolutely love this reading, Aries. I said Libra was my favourite, but I'm kind of changing my mind, because this is making me think of Care Bears. Yeah, because the outside influence, we've got the abandoned lonely card, but it's not that. It's like you're grabbing hold of spirit's hand. You're letting certain people go, or certain experiences. And it's sad sometimes that when you have to let people go, or if there's been a death, you know, something that you can't control. But the hand of the divine is saying, follow me and I'll take you towards the people and places that'll bring light into your life. And I kind of get with that as well, is allow this overthinking energy to move out, because then you can get that advice and you can get that, you know, from your ascended masters and your spirit guides. You'll just know without knowing. I feel like it's trusting in energy. I love this. I feel like a lot of my Aries are going to have some experiences, spiritual experiences over this Pisces new moon. Because in Spirit's hopes and fears, you've got the Phoenix. They want to see you come back, and they want to see you come back stronger. They may have seen you burn out in the past, and it's like, I'm not letting this person burn out no more, because I'm going to send her that strength, and I'm going to send that person that love that she needs to get back up off her knees. So it's about getting there and having that connection from Spirit in order to guide you forward in your life. Very, very strong reading, Aries. I absolutely love it. So, outcome, Aries, a leap of faith will lead to recognition. A leap of faith. And I feel like Spirit is pushing your back, going, get to that door, lady, get to that door, lad. Push them doors open. Have faith in yourself, because then once you step out them doors, it's like, boom, some kind of instant manifestation, some kind of instant recognition. You feeling on top of the world. Your spiritual light just bouncing off you. Aries, this is my favourite reading for the new moon. So I'm going to leave you all with lots of love. I feel like I've had a spiritual Red Bull, and I'll be back with the generals for March. Bye. Mwah.